Want to learn how you can quickly find winning products on Alibaba.com and start making money online? If that's the case, then keep watching this video. What is up everybody, Fred Lam here, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to share with you how you can quickly find winning products on Alibaba.com that you can simply start selling and have a competitive advantage over any other e-commerce store owners. But before I get into that, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so that each time I release a brand new video, you're gonna get notified right away. But first thing first, why Alibaba.com? Well, here's the thing. Alibaba.com is definitely the first, and if not, one of the very first platform that allows businesses to work directly with manufacturers and suppliers to buy physical products at a steep wholesale discount. This is why majority of Amazon FBA store owners actually go to Alibaba.com to buy products and then put it on Amazon to sell it to make the profit right in between. And the reason why is because number one, working with Alibaba.com, you are eliminating the middleman right in between. So your cost is the true wholesale cost that you are getting. Now, on top of that, Alibaba.com also ensure that the supplier are legitimate supplier. They don't just randomly let their supplier to actually have products available to purchase at a wholesale cost. They need to be verified by a third-party company to ensure that the manufacturing do exist. And also, they actually have people visiting the facility and inspect it to ensure that the product quality are at the highest standard and also that they are truly manufacturing the products. So in a nutshell, you're basically going straight to the source to get products from the manufacturer so that your cost is always going to be the absolute lowest possible, which means more profit margin for your store. Now, at the end of the day, there's also a lot of perks that Alibaba.com actually brings, which not a lot of people are aware of. And in fact, if we compare Alibaba.com to other platforms, one of the beauty about Alibaba.com is that majority of the people that are buying on Alibaba.com, they are essentially business owners that are really reselling the products. So instead of simply just looking at what consumer wants, if there are particular businesses that constantly order the same type of products, you know for a fact that the product is actually selling phenomenally well. And in fact, if you work directly with Alibaba.com suppliers, you will have the ability to simply brand your products so that no other people can actually sell it and copy what you do. So again, Alibaba.com brings in a lot of perks when it comes to creating an e-commerce store or simply just leveraging it to resell it on eBay and other marketplaces. But before we actually dive right into deeper, one thing that I definitely want to let you guys know that when it comes to Alibaba.com, since that you are not seeing the person obviously in person, what happens is that Alibaba.com also have trade assurance. So if you are purchasing anything in bulk through Alibaba.com, you are completely protected if you actually receive the shipment and the quality isn't to the standard that you have been expecting. Now, that being said, let's talk about how you can leverage Alibaba.com to actually find trending products. And we're going to actually head over to my screen and I'm going to share with you some links and resources that's going to really help you tremendously. Alright, so right now we're on Alibaba.com and as you can actually see, there are tons of products that you literally can get access to and start selling. And in fact, there are literally almost every single category inside the e-commerce world that you can literally sell. Now, as I'm recording this right now, currently the March Expo is happening. So what that means is that new buyers gets their first order with free shipping. and you're guaranteed to actually have the on-time delivery. And last but not least, there's also duties also being paid by the supplier as well. And there's a lot of perks that really comes along with it. Now, when I'm on Alibaba.com, one thing that I absolutely love is simply their live stream. With the live stream, it actually can let me know, or I can actually see the exact product, how it's being used, and what problems are actually being solved by the product itself. So as you can see, there's tons of products. There's basically live ones that's happening right now. What are the products that are upcoming that's going to actually have a live feature on it? So essentially, it's like you buying the product in person, actually seeing it, how it works before you even put in the order. So on top of that, there's also top trends. Basically, these are what people are really watching a lot of, and what are the products that are currently trending really well right now. And again, the live stream, it's absolutely phenomenal because, again, you're literally having someone showcasing how the product is being used and to, most importantly, see if the wow factors is involved in there. So again, like I said, the live stream is phenomenally well. The other part that I love is the trade show. Under the trade show tab, you can actually see what are the current products that are really being featured right now and seeing if that product, and majority of these products are new, by the way, and what are really people actually wanting to buy at the end of the day. So again, these are the two links that I go to a lot. Now, going back right into the main website right now, you can also go to the trade show over here and actually see what are the upcoming trade show that there are. What are the current premium select live broadcasts? Again, like we said, the live stream. And you can also actually have a 3D reality showroom to actually go into a 3D environment to check out the facility and actually check out what products are available at the same time. And again, they always have simply featured quality products. And these aren't just random products that just get listed on here. These products are obviously based on the research that the Alibaba.com team has done and based on the search query and based on sales volume as well. So obviously, as I said earlier, anyone that goes to Alibaba.com are essentially people that are business owners that are trying to resell these products. So when you know that there's a lot of people that are looking to actually buy these, obviously the chances that you are gonna actually know the product's gonna sell well is going to be phenomenally high. So in here, if I actually look at this, this is a hot sale mini camera HD for night vision, car, home, and a camcorder. So really small size camcorder. Now, here's one thing. A lot of people would have believed that, hey, when it comes to Alibaba.com, there's a huge minimum order requirement. The answer is no. Look at this one. This one only requires like one piece. Now, when it comes to simply testing products with Alibaba.com, we don't want to commit into a huge MOQ or a huge order just yet, right? I know that based on this pricing, if I were to actually buy more pieces, right, I can actually have it at a lower cost. Now, at the same time, when I go in market, I don't mind the first 5 to 10 orders, I actually lose money. That's totally fine because I want to actually mitigate my risk. I want to lower it. So if I'm able to actually put in a small minimum order and have those products ready, I simply then take these information and actually start running some Facebook ads with it at the same time. And like I said, there's so many perks that Alibaba.com actually brings. You have the trade assurance. You also actually see that all these suppliers are obviously verified by Alibaba.com as a whole. Now, going back into this, one thing that I also really look at is the icon over here. You see the video play icon over here. When you actually go into the product itself, you will actually see that there are amazing product videos all created. Guess what? We can actually take pieces of these videos and then turning it into a Facebook ad so that we can actually test the product immediately and right away. And once again, you can actually see the minimum order is like just 10, right? You can actually get it a lot cheaper, way cheaper, when you commit a larger order. But then, as I said earlier, our goal is to quickly test products, find a winning product first. So if it is just 10, you order 10, have it shipped to your garage, your home, and you obviously have a customer that buys from it, you just fulfill it right then and there. But like I said, our goal and key in the beginning is to actually find products that we can actually source on Alibaba.com and then quickly test it with these information, obviously with the videos, take snippets of it, and actually start running some Facebook ads with it, so actually see how things would really work out. So again, once we actually identified the video, here's the next step. All right, so as you guys can see, look at all the videos that we were able to actually find. And as you know, when it comes to Facebook advertising, the video showcasing the actual product and how it's being used, and also unboxing videos works phenomenally well. And with Alibaba.com, you can actually get access into all these videos so that you can simply start testing the product rather pretty quickly. And as I said, right now, the MOQ, which is the minimum order quantity, is not requiring you to actually have hundreds or even thousands of orders just to get started. You can actually have a small order, then simply, as I said, have the product shipped to your house and then fulfill it first and actually get the benchmark number. So once you're able to actually get obviously the product and you have it ready and you use the image or video ads directly off of Alibaba.com, you want to run simple Facebook ads. Now, you don't have to necessarily have to spend hundreds of dollars for you to actually see if that product sells or not. As I said before, $5 Facebook ads still work phenomenally well. And I have a full video about it that you can actually click over here. Now, when you start to actually run these ads, you got to start looking at the benchmark numbers. So what we wanted to do is that we want to actually test on the market immediately to get the data to see if that product is going to actually sell or not. So when we start running data, regardless if it is $5, $10, $20 a day, what we wanted to look at are the metrics. And the first metric that we wanted to look at is always the CTR link. If whatever product that you are sourcing on Alibaba.com and you already have the MOQ in place and you start to actually advertise it and you realize that your click-through rate is hovering at 3%, that means that you are onto a product that's going to have a huge impact and also huge profit margin. Because with the industry standard, when it comes to e-commerce products, your CTR link should be at 1.5%. That will basically bring your cost per click roughly to $1. So what you're trying to do is simply get the product ordered so that you can actually fulfill it when you have a customer that buys from you. But what we're trying to do is actually invest into the data and see if the audience are actually interested in the product or not. And if you are getting the right cost per click and the right CTR link, and also you're starting to actually get add to carts, which at that point, you want to make sure that your add to cart cost is 50% of your gross profit. Now, since that you are sourcing these products directly from manufacturers, guess what? Your cost per add to cart is going to be actually pretty low. I should say your add to cart cost is going to actually be a great number to have because your gross margin is very high. So when your gross margin is high, your add to cart cost will be low. Then when you start running ads, for you to actually hit the 50% of the add to cart cost metric, it's going to be far much easier. Then obviously you want to look at the sale. If you're getting sales, congratulations, you're starting to actually make money. So with these 4 metrics in place, if I'm actually getting a 1.5% CTR or higher, if my cost per click is hovering at $1, if I'm getting 50% add to cart cost based on my gross profit and I'm starting to make sale, this is when I can actually double down. Just like playing blackjack, we can actually double down by simply placing a large order to bring our costs down and also making sure that we fully brand the products that we are going to sell. Because that way you are actually creating a real brand instead of simply just arbitraging products. That way you can actually get more customers to actually continuously to come back to buy from you, especially if you are building up a niche store. And at that point, when you are putting in a bigger MOQ, which once again, minimum order quantity to actually bring your wholesale costs down, you would then want to work with a third-party logistic company in the US or anywhere around the world, depending on where you're at, and have them fulfill the product for you. And in the US, I highly recommend you to check out ShipBob. But if you simply do a Google search, you will actually see a lot of fulfillment centers in the United States that will actually store your product and help you ship it out when you receive an order. Now, at that point, this is when you can actually start scaling with a true brand. So in a nutshell, it's pretty simple. Go to Alibaba.com and simply take advantage of their live stream and their training products, and also take advantage of the trade shows to see what are the new products that are being releasing and what are the products that are being recommended. Then all you gotta do, once you've done your research, you simply just put in the lowest MOQ order, have the product shipped to your house, so that at that point, you want to then start testing data, and if you obviously have a customer that buy, you have products to fulfill right away. And when we have all the metrics in place and they are right, that's when we actually scale it up, have a fulfillment center to actually fulfill the product. And like I said, Alibaba.com gives you access into literally hundreds of thousands of suppliers and millions of products. And every day they're adding new ones so that you don't have to worry about people simply copying your products and all those other things, because now you have the ability to simply get the lowest cost at the wholesale price. You're gonna brand your product, and also, most importantly, you can actually rapid test with Alibaba.com. And again, on Alibaba.com's YouTube channel, there's a lot of amazing tips and tutorial. I highly recommend you to check it out. I'll put it right in the video description right below. So in reality, there are a lot of great advantages that actually comes with Alibaba.com. And this is exactly what we do when we simply test and find winning products on Alibaba.com. So I hope that this video helps you out. Other than that, I look forward on seeing you guys in our next video. But before we go, make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so that each time I release a brand new video, you're gonna get notified right away. Till next time.